All right, I've got 9:02. Thank you guys very much for being on this call. A very happy Halloween to you. I hope you guys are all dressed up in your fun costumes today as you're seeing your clients, all you ghouls and gals out there. So, today we are here, as always, to improve the lives of our community with affordable healthcare. Thank you guys very much for being on this call, and thank you for being a part of that mission. We've got a lot to talk about today, so I'm going to jump right in here. First thing that we always do is we want to check the training calendar to see what's going on this week across the industry, because we always have to keep one foot in the classroom and the other one in the field at all times. So the training this week is light, as we should expect, because it is AEP. And tomorrow is the first day of open enrollment for individual and family plans as well. But every morning at 8:30, in case you need some additional training on the Medicare shop, which is our Medicare quote and enroll tool, it is available. So all you got to do is open up one of those trainings at 8:30 every day on the training calendar, and there's a link to the 2023 training with the enrollment recording call capabilities that are available there. So you can jump on there and get access to that just in case you need some additional training. We are always available to help if you're running into an issue. I know Tom Ryan has been to bat for us, so thank you, Tom. But if you need any additional help with shop, please remember one simple email: support@askhpm.com. Just shoot us an email there, and we're happy to connect you with somebody that can guide you a little bit further in case you need some help with shop. Okay. Going over on Wednesday, it does look like Humana has a training at 1 o'clock on the new Medicare Advantage benefit, dental benefits. So they're going to do a deep dive just on the dental. I could tell you that our number one selling plan this open enrollment is Humana. So we're going to see a lot of that dental questions, I'm assuming. So just make sure that you're out there and you're learning about these new dental benefits that are coming into place on January 1st. So could be a very good surprise for you, and it also could be another selling tool in your toolkit, just so you know what's going on with the dental for Humana for next year. Okay, so that's on Wednesday at 1 o'clock. You can carve out about an hour of your day if you can and jump onto that training. Also on Wednesday, Aetna is doing kits and answers. This one's in Claremont. So if you're in the West Orlando market and you want to pick up kits and get answers, they're doing a little meet and greet at 4:30 at the Crooked Spoon Gastropub. That sounds nice. Maybe you need a break. There it is. And then on Thursdays, Devoted's doing their coffee and chat session at 11:30. So if you have any questions about Devoted, there you go. So again, that's all the training really that you need to pay attention to this week. The only other thing is tomorrow is the first day of open enrollment for ACA products. If you have not yet already completed your federally facilitated marketplace training, the FFM training, you do need to get that done before you can sell for the 2023 market. Okay. Don't make the mistake and try to go on to Health Sherpa, because if they don't see your certificate, you might be locked out there. We've got some plans. There are some disruptions. The biggest one is Bright Health is exiting the market for both ACA and Medicare now. We've gotten word that they are exiting from Medicare starting January 1st. So no more Bright Health in Florida. Any member that is left without choosing a plan will be automatically reassigned on the Medicare side to another product. But they also will get an extension of 60 days after January 1st. So if you bump into a Bright Health member that hits January and they still haven't made a change, they have an SEP for 60 days. They have until March 1st to pick a new plan. I know Jonathan and team are pulling records and sending those out to you. So just be patient. If you do have some Bright Health membership, I would go ahead and reach out to them and let them know the bad news that they're going to have to make a change, and you're happy to help them. Okay. So Bright Health is exiting for Medicare, and they are also exiting for ACA business starting January 1st. So if you're bumping into any of those Bright Health members, please make sure that you get them situated on a new plan for January 1st effective. Okay. So I know you guys have your work cut out for you on that. And with all the changes with Humana and Care Plus this year, it's kind of a lot. I get it. So Appreciate all that you're doing and keeping in touch with your members. Super important. Okay. Um, one thing that I do want to make sure that you guys are aware of is at support at askhpm.com. If you shoot over an email there, if you're looking for flyers to be printed, if you need help with flyers or anything like that with marketing materials, just let us know. You can shoot us that email at support@askhpm.com, or you can do 844.
Hey, Justin, I think you muted yourself.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. You got it.
All right. Appreciate it. Lost audio there for a second. Okay, so just wanted to also thank you guys. I just wanted to also mention that our the phone number is textable. So if you are needing a quick answer, you can text us there too. Okay. And then also going back, just in case you missed the last part there, on the flyers and marketing materials, you can shoot an email over us with the request, and we'll do our best to get you those flyers and things like that. All right, I do want to mention a couple of top producers here so far for open enrollment. As you know, that we do have a contest to go to Jamaica this year. I'll be sending out a quick video recap on that. I know some of you are working very hard, and you may already be on the boat or are on the plane already. So our top producers so far this morning, looking at our Medicare shop enrollments, I am happy to announce our number one agent this year so far is Marc Auster with the most submissions on Medicare shop. Congratulations to Marc. Keep the good work. Very, very proud to see how far you've come, my friend, on electronic applications. So happy to see you there. So Marc, congratulations. You are number one out of the whole company. So great job, man, and keep them coming. Also, special note to Tanya Marrero. Great job. Angela Cano, no surprise there. Eduviga Sirani, great job. And Kelly Harrington, thank you. Thank you all for, those are your top 5 agents on Medicare Shop. You guys are doing a fantastic job. And kudos to you guys for making your lives easier and your clients' lives easier. And you're going to see that reflected for sure. Awesome. Okay. I do want to make mention on Medicare Shop that we're aware of a situation with the HRAs. Specifically, I'm going to talk about Devoted. The HRAs are integrated into Medicare Shop. So as you're completing your application, and if you're in control of the application, meaning that you're filling it out on behalf of your member, at the end of that application, when you submit it, you should see a big yellow button that says complete the assessment, complete the health assessment or the HRA form. Okay. Now, some carriers will bounce you out to their site. Some carriers will allow you to complete it right there inside Medicare Shop. And one of those carriers is Devoted. Okay. Now, with Devoted, there's a glitch that we're working with them on. And it basically says that if you send the application for signature to your member, meaning that even if you completed the application for them and you send it for signature to your member, Devoted is saying that that is a consumer completed application. And because it's a consumer completed application, you will not have the opportunity to complete an HRA after the application is submitted. So this is an issue. It is a glitch. We had a meeting with Devoted on Friday. They were unaware of the issue, and Connecture is aware of the issue too. So we're working to get that fixed. So you'll have access to the HRA right after the application. Okay. Now, the workaround here for now, because some of you are like, wow, I've got a Devoted meeting today. How do I make sure that I get paid for my HRA? Well, when you're getting ready to complete the application, when you say, okay, complete application, and the first screen that pops up is, do you want to complete this on behalf of the beneficiary, or do you want to send it for signature? You're going to complete it on behalf of the beneficiary. Do not send it for signature. And by you completing it, and you're going to sign for them, remember the call is being recorded. So all you have to do is you say, Mrs. Jones, is it okay if I go ahead and sign the application for you? And they verbally say yes, and you're good to go. Okay. So please make sure that you're doing it that way on Devoted. That's the only known issue with the HRAs, and you're not getting access to them after the fact. I could tell you, speaking to Humana Care Plus, you have 30 days from the signature date on the application to go back and complete the HRA. I know some funky things have happened where you have one agent on the app and the other one doing the HRA. Please make sure it's the same agent on the application as on the HRA. Otherwise, no one gets paid for the HRA. The agent on the app will always get paid, but it has to match the agent on the HRA to get paid. There's no compliance issue there, but just make sure that it's the same agent on the application as it is on the HRA, and that's how you get paid there. Okay. So 30 days on that. WellCare gives you until the first of the year, so make sure that you get that done before the effective date, and then check in with the other carriers to make sure you do it. Best practice is just do it right there during the enrollment process, if possible. Complete that application and the HRA all in one fell swoop if you can. And again, we're going to be tackling this issue with the HRIs and ensuring that they're all getting counted. Our number one HRA submission company this year is United Healthcare, and they weren't even on there until a couple months ago. So looks like United's working well. Looks like Devoted is capturing them. So we do have some submitted HRAs. So if you're completing the HRA, you're good to go. It'll go in. But some of you are having trouble accessing those HRA forms, and we're getting to the bottom of that. So we appreciate your patience on that. All right. I want to mention a pretty cool tool here that is available to you. Thanks to Tina for bringing this up and reminding us. Simply Healthcare, which is an Anthem product with us. They have an application on your phone that you can download. And what she was mentioning here, and I'm going to show it to you. If you go to brokerportal.anthem.com, it's right on the front page. And you can go and you can download the Apple app or the Google Play app. And what she was mentioning to me on this application, which is really cool, is when you do a Simply application, they text you and you get a notification on your phone that your application is being processed, it's been received, it's been confirmed, it's been approved. And then you can go in there and get the member ID. So she was really impressed with that process. So thank you, Tina, for sharing that with us. So if you're doing any Simply business, it might behoove you to download their application. And again, that's at brokerportal.anthem.com. And they have it for both Apple and Google Play. And of course, you've got all of your broker stuff in there, your commission statements and all that good stuff as well. So, just a really great seamless tool that you can use to make your life a little bit better with Simply Healthcare. All right. And then the last thing that I want to mention today is the star ratings, the 5-star ratings. Please keep in mind that in Central Florida here, we only have Optimum. And I'm getting questions about, when's the last day that I can write a 5-star plan? We have Care Plus at 5 stars still right now. We have Cigna at 5 stars right now, but all those are going away. Okay. So the last day to write a 5-star 2022 plan, talking 2022 this year, last day to write a 5-star plan is November 30th for a December 1st effective date. So if one of your members calls you today and says, hey, I really want to get started with my plan, this month, for November 1st effective, you can do that and use a 5-star designation for 2022. So you can do that today. Just make sure that you're using the HPM Shop 22, because if you try to do it on Medicare Shop 23, you're not going to be able to find the effective date. It'll be pushed to January. Okay. So make sure that you're getting in there and you're using the 5-star. Kelly's asking, how about Florida Blue? Florida Blue is not a 5-star plan, if that's what you're referencing. There's only Optimum this year for 5-star per Medicare. So, so basically, make sure that you're getting those people enrolled as early as you can if they do want to get that going. Okay, I'll come back to the HRA, Kelly, for Florida Blue. And so, so if you do have somebody that is 1/1 effective and they want Optimum, you want to make sure that you select AEP. Don't select 5-star, because with 5-star, you're going to burn their 2023 5-star designation. So although we're here in 2022, if you use Optimum for 5-star now for 1/1 effective, let's say in June they call you and they say, hey, I don't like this plan and I want to change. And if there is another 5-star designation available, they're not going to be able to use it. So please make sure that you're doing that, and you're paying attention to the 5 stars, because that's really super important when it comes to how that's going. All right, so going back here, Kelly has a question about Florida Blue and the HRA. We do not have the HRAs on a Medicare Shop 23 for Florida Blue. We kind of covered that. That was a Florida Blue decision. They decided that they were only going to allow HRAs to be completed on their platform. So you can complete an application on Medicare Shop 23, but you will not have access to the HRA on Medicare Shop 23. It was a Florida Blue decision, and they said that they are not going to allow Connecture to set that up for them. So you have to do the HRA on Florida Blue's website there. We don't have any information on whether you can do one or do the app on ours and then go out and do the HRA on theirs. So I would recommend that you would contact Florida Blue if you are planning to do that. But as long as you're the agent of record and they allow you to go back and do the HRA at a certain time, then go ahead and follow their guidance. Unfortunately, because we are not in control of the HRA, we don't have any guidance on Florida Blue, so it is separate and away. But you can do the actual enrollment application on Medicare Shop. You just don't have the ability to do HRA completions on Medicare Shop. Okay. And John, step in if you have anything else to add in the chat, or any clarification that might be needed on that. Okay. All right, so that's pretty much all I have for this morning. We're going to keep it pretty short. I know everybody is busy out there. It's in the middle of open enrollment. We've got a busy day tomorrow for ACA. So very much appreciate everybody's time and attention today. Remember, these calls are being recorded on YouTube. And so I'm going to be posting those up in case you miss a session. You'll be able to jump in there and get caught up on what's going on. Okay. Don't be afraid to go back a couple of weeks just to make sure that you've got everything in case you missed a week. We do appreciate that, and we'll send you guys an email and text message to let you know that it's up and running. Otherwise, subscribe to the channel at YouTube, and it'll just pop up on your phone when a new video is posted. All right, guys, thank you very much for your time. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Happy Halloween. Be safe. Bye-bye.